What is going on, people? What is going on in the world today? Did anyone think that they will wake? What's good, G? What is good? Did anyone think that they will wake up to a new world? Did anyone think they would wake up to a new America today? I mean, as we noticed, Friday was the 13th. March 13th, Friday was the 13th, and the world became a was put into a state of emergency, We were put into a state of emergency on Friday the 13th, stated by the President of the United States. And with that being said, by us being put in a state of emergency, it created a lot of, how would you say it, mayhem, or, the community, the people in our community decided to take it upon themselves to be a lot vigilant than normal, be a lot overspending than normal. They began to start to purchase regular items like water, toilet paper, eggs, milk. They just started being more excessive. They started getting bulks and bulks and bulks and bulks and bulks of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which created a different world that we are now living in here on Monday. And I believe Monday is what, the 16th? So put it like this, man. No one really thought that, I see you in here, troll. No one really thought that they would have to live their lives this type of way in 2020. Now, 2019, we didn't have any type of problems like this. I believe 2018, we didn't have any type of problems like this. But here we are, 2020. No one thought, no one had their mind set on one day we're gonna have to buy a whole bunch of toilet paper. One day we're gonna have to supply ourselves with a whole lot of water. No one woke up thinking I have to buy more food than normal to be able to survive a week. Then, as you can hear right now, man, the birds are chirping over here in Texas. The sky is clear. Well, not really clear, but there is no school. There is no school today. And it's like that all over the country. There is no school all over the country either. That's from what I'm knowing right now. And this has created a state of panic, mayhem, and everything within the United States of America. If anyone has looked on my IG, you can see that on my IG I had posted something that was showing three females fighting over some toilet paper. An essential item that normally people just go pick up, what, once a week, twice a month, or they get one big thing and that's it. And then you see all the mayhem that happened with her, you know what I'm saying, fighting. I'm like, come on, is it really that serious? Are we falling into the movie? What is it? What was the movie with Denzel Washington? What was it called? The Book of Eli. Are we falling into are we falling into situations like that where a simple thing like a book can mean so much to the world? A simple thing like a pencil can mean so much to the world. A simple thing like a lighter will start meaning so much to the world. Everything. I mean, people take advantage of the things that we see on a daily basis, and we don't really try to use those type of things until it's in a time of need. You waiting on your job to shut down? I don't have that issue right now, man. I decided, well, you know, it was spring break last week, so I decided to take vacation this week. But the thing is that I'm still gonna get paid for my job while I'm here or not. My wife is still gonna get paid too because she works within the school district and they closed the school district down. So those who are still working in work for the school district will still receive their pay. But I mean, it's just Kansas school shut down. Hey, I don't know. All I know is, man, in El Paso, I don't know if the school district in El. See, everybody's in the chat is allowing me is stating to me that everything is closing down, man. Everything is closing down. Should we be scared? No. Should we be cautious? Yes. Should we be worried and wondering about our surroundings? Yes. Should we be knowledgeable in what is happening right now so that we can be able to prepare ourselves for what may happen in the future? Oh, you up there in Chicago, man. Y'all still open. See, I mean, it's like in different places. Different places. Y'all see I coughed in my hand, right? I'm gonna make sure that I wash my hands for at least 20 seconds. I'm gonna make sure I wash my hand for at least 20 seconds before I touch anything. But let me jump into that too real quick, man. The thing that they're talking about, wash your hands for 20 seconds. This is something that we have instilled in our children. I don't have any kids, but I practiced that when I worked in the facility. We instilled that with all of our kids and our children to wash their hands. This is not new. This is not new. This is a something that has already been taught. Before you come in the house, wash your hands. Before you get ready to eat, wash your hands. Before you pick something up or before you even doctors know, wash your hands. This is something that has been still instilled in us. We've been washing our hands. You know, we've been doing that. So why is this something that's really generic now that they had to bring out to the public to say, hey, make sure you wash your hands before you do anything. Make sure that you're not in close quarters with people that are, coughing or that are sick. These are normal things that we already know about. I believe that, man. I believe that nothing is new, not even the virus. It is something that just probably just been that slipped out of it slipped out of the factory or the facility or the chemical plant or something, and they didn't have no control over it. But now it made an epidemic in Asia, and now it's a pandemic because it didn't spread it all over the world. And there is no way that it can be stopped. As of right now, there is no way that it can be stopped. But supposedly we have the best scientists in the world that are now trying to create a vaccine, which is another thing. Is the problem right now the virus, or is the problem right now the vaccine that we don't seem to have? That's the question to ask. Is the problem the virus, or is the problem the vaccine that we seem to not have? Now remember, we are the great state, or we are the great nation, the USA. We are the great nation, the most powerfulest nation in the world. But we don't seem to have a vaccine to be able to cure or stop this virus. Yet, Asia, the people in Asia, or the people in Europe, or the people across as we would say in the sneaker community, people across the water, has ways to be able to secure, stop, isolate the virus. Do they have a vaccine? I don't know. What would you say, Top? Let me see. What did Top World say, man? He said, I believe we have the vaccine, but not enough to cover the people. I can agree with that, man. I can agree with that, man. But I mean, who knows? And with that being said, man, if we do have the vaccine, who is able to receive the vaccine? Oh, they might be using the HIV vaccine. Well, hey, I don't know, man. Look, man, all I can say is this, man. Within the time of need right now, and the way that this virus is spreading, I mean, when you try to use other vaccines to see if it may work, I mean, the HIV vaccine does affect, help try to fight off any type of illnesses and diseases and germs and all that because of the virus that you receive when it messes with your immune system. You know what I'm saying? The HIV, it messes with your immune system. So with using an HIV vaccine to try to cure this, it may work. It may work because the virus is affecting our immune system. Have I went and got tested? No, I have not. Will I need to go get tested? I guess if I have the symptoms, I probably need to. But as of right now, no, I'm good. But the saying is as this, man. A lot of people do not realize what type of viruses or anything that we can be close to or a part of until someone else says that it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, before we had any notice of this damn vaccine or this virus being spreaded in 2019, what were a lot of people doing in the sneaker community? We was camping out. We was camping out for sneakers. What else were we doing in 2019? Oh, we was jumping to every little sneaker con. Yeah. What else? Hey, appreciate that, CJ. Another thing. What else were we doing in 2019? We were in crowded areas. We were in crowded areas where we had no worry, no care in the world. We were just being ourselves. And then sparks up a vaccine. Then sparks up a virus that now it put the world and everyone's mind in a different realm or in a different space now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people started becoming, and I'm gonna say this because I'm on my channel and I should be able to say this. A lot of people started to become more open, more woke. A lot of people began to become woke at what they were doing now than what they did in the past. A lot of people became more woke. Was I woke? I always stayed woke, you know? But a lot of people became more open-minded to looking at everything now than they did back in 2019. A lot of people remain open now to not shaking people's hands. Why? They don't want to get infected with anything. A lot of people became more open now and more woke now to looking at their money, looking at their finances, and figuring on if they should buy $200 worth of toilet paper and food and water and everything like that, or $200 on some shoes. You get what I'm saying? Or are y'all understand what I'm saying? Good morning. How you doing, ma'am? Good morning. A lot of people became more open and woke to what they are starting to do now in their life. A lot of people have. And it basically all started off when, I'm not going to say it started on Friday, but might well just say it started Friday or it started Thursday. It started probably Thursday or Friday because now, as you can see, when you go into those little small Walmarts, uh, Publix, all these grocery stores, you see how the shelves are looking. It's looking like there was Jordans on every shelf and now they all sold out. Looking like there was shoes on every shelf and now they're sold out. From toilet paper, from milk, from eggs, from pancake mix, from meats, even meats. A lot of meats are gone. Everything, man. Everything. Because now why people are opening their minds up to being like, hey, this could be real. This could affect me. This could affect my children. This could affect my community. This could affect the whole world. Why? Because of one virus that we don't seem to have a vaccine for. And if we do have a vaccine for, who will be able to receive that vaccine first? Will it be the elderly? Will it be the people that are powerful in this world? Will it be the president? Will it be the rich? Who knows? I mean, it was just said what, yesterday or 2 days ago? I believe it was yesterday that the president of the United States said that he has finally got tested for the coronavirus. And he said that he came out negative. Now, you are the president of the United States. When a virus is hitting and is spreading as quick as it's been doing in the world, you don't have to really lie. And I'm not trying to say that he's lying, but I believe that he already had got tested. Because if he didn't get tested, he wouldn't be doing some of the things that he's doing now. For instance, when he made out when he did his little state of emergency, what did you notice that he was doing a lot of? Oh, he was shaking hands. He wasn't doing that elbow thing that he was telling everybody else to do. He was shaking hands. He was constantly touching the microphone. And did anyone notice that when, good morning, did anyone notice that when he would place his hands on the altar thing, or you know what I mean, on the little podium, he would place his hand on the podium, then he would step away, he would rub his nose, he probably would cough, and then he'll get back on the same podium again after rubbing his nose, after coughing, after putting his hand in his face, and he would touch that same area, the same microphone, the same area on that pedestal and everything like that. And what were others doing? They were doing the same thing. So that goes and say this, man. I want, or not I, but they want you to practice what they say. If I'm saying this right, they want you to practice what they say. Do as I say, but not as I do. There it is. Do as I say, but not as I do. Right? Cough in your arm. Step away. Wash your hands for 20 seconds. All that good stuff. But what do? You on national TV, rubbing your nose, coughing, touching the microphone. Then those people after you coming and doing the same damn thing, touching the microphone. Everybody's spreading everything. But notice this. Everybody already got tested up there. You can believe that. They all got tested. You cannot tell me that essential personnel did not get tested for this coronavirus. So he already got tested, so he already know he good. That's why he can go out there and do everything that he's doing. But this is not a rant or anything like that. This is just making sure that people are aware and more open to learning versus just looking. You know what I'm saying? Because if they put out stuff like this, that, you know, the coronavirus is spreading and we need to wash our hands, we need to do this and that. Okay, I understand that. Y'all look at that. But then also make sure that you go and do your research and remain open and get a better understanding of what is actually going on versus reading everything, or not reading, but looking and seeing everything that's on Fox News or in everything that's on MSNBC or on everything that's in CNN. Open your mind a little bit more. Remain woke to what is going around. Remain woke to how you live in your life. Remain open and woke to what you can do to make sure that you are safe. Follow a path of safety versus following the path of, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to be out here, I'm just going to buy everything up. Because if you look at it like this, man, the way people are doing things now is almost like the same way that people would do if they know that something that is not of value at one time will become something of value in a time of crisis, or it becomes a certain value in a time of dire need that people will know that they will need it. Lysol cans. What's good? What's good? What's good, Q? Lysol cans. Um, what is it? Hand sanitizer. I'm pretty sure right now, if you look on eBay or you look on, all these websites, Lysol is not hitting for like $5 anymore. Lysol is not hitting for $1.99 anymore. People are inflating the prices because they know that people will need it, and they know that people will pay. They're gouging prices. People know that people will pay these prices to receive these items. Why? So they can feel that they are protected. What's good, G? People are buying these items because people are selling these items in bulk or selling these items. I have a pair of gloves. A pair of gloves that I can get basically for what, like $2? $2 pair of gloves. Now people are selling for like $15. I walked into Sam's Club, what was it, the other day, just to get, what I'm saying? I didn't go in there for no toilet paper. I didn't go in for no water. I just go in there to get my, daily, weekly stuff. Salmon, a couple of rice, some beans, stuff like that. I walked in there, man. I seen there was just one female. She was already suited and booted up, man. Hand sanitizer, the hand wipes, ain't none. Why? Because people are wiping down everything. She had on surgical gloves. I'm talking about her sweatshirt had like rubber bands on there. Then she didn't even have no mask on. She had a bandana on, like that was really gonna stop anything. Then she had those little shower, how we have like little shower things for your hair? Nah, she had some on her feet. I'm like, God damn. Are you really serious? Do you really think that you're gonna be protected? You really think that you're gonna be protected from the virus because you put these surgical gloves on, you put the rubber bands and everything like that on your uniform, on your jacket, so it can cover up everything. Then you put a bandana on, like that's gonna really protect you? Really? People are going a little bit too much. Then I went to Whole Foods. I went up to Whole Foods, and if there's any females in this chat, y'all can understand me. Y'all understand when I say this, man. Y'all know the gloves that the nail shop salon people be putting on so they don't get no ink and all that. Not ink, but they don't get the painting and all that stuff on their fingers and stuff like that. This female had some nail salon gloves on, a full sweatshirt, a full sweat jacket zipped all the way up. Then she had one of them Hajis, or as you would say, one of those scarves wrapped all the way around her face. I'm talking about wrapped around her face. And she walking up into Whole Foods, pushing the cart. You know what I'm saying? And she had the gloves on now. Remember, she has her gloves on. But this is what she was doing. And I was peeping out everything that she was doing. Everything that she was grabbing and touching was not in the package. Like, she would reach and grab the apple. Okay. So You got some surgical gloves on. You got these fingernail gloves, these fingernail polish, not fingernail type gloves on that they get at the salon. You had these on, but you touching the apple. Then you put that apple in the bag. Then you touch some pears. You grab those pears. You put those pears in the bag. Then you grab the bananas. You take those bananas. You put those bananas in the bag. Everything that you touching may not be on your hand, but it's on that damn glove. You see what I'm saying? Everything that you touching is not, it may not be on your hand, but it's on the glove. And then everything is all said and done, when you go home, you got to take all that stuff off. And what are you using? You got to use your hands to take all that stuff off, right? Where are you placing all this stuff at? Do you have a biochemical, you know what I'm saying, biochemical tank that once you walk in there, it sprays you down, that you can release, take all these clothes off, take your shoes off, take these gloves and everything off, then you walk into your house like everything is all set and everything is all cool? No, no. People are going, I mean, I do not know, man. People need to open their minds up to see exactly what's really going on today, man. People really need to open up their minds to see exactly what's going on. There's more common sense than not having any type of sense at all. So a lot of people are seeing what others are doing, and they're doing it, not knowing that they're really looking like fools out here, trying to be protective of themselves, but you're more getting yourself more infected, I could say. You're trying to be protective, but you're getting yourself more open and exposed to something that you shouldn't try to worry. I won't say you shouldn't worry too much about, but you should care. Let me see this, man. Let me see this last post. Agreed. These are things we should know as we are growing up. You know what I'm saying? As long as you remain clean, you should be good, man. As long as you remain clean, you should be good. And with avoiding crowded places, hey, that's something either you already know, or that you have to try to avoid, or I really don't know, man. But all I'm saying is this, man. A lot of people need to now open up and open their minds to see everything that they did last year, everything that they did last year, everything that they did before Friday the 13th happened, and analyze everything that you did and go back and think, well, I was doing all this before, and now they stated that it's a state of emergency. Now I must change everything that I'm doing? Nah, you don't have to change everything that you're doing. You just have to be a little bit more cautious. That's all you have to be. Be a little bit more cautious. Be a little bit more cautious to where you go. Be a little bit more cautious to things that you are doing. Be a little bit more cautious to the people around you, which is the reason why I continue to say, stay woke, man. Learn everything. Know, if you don't know anything, you need to try to learn it. That's why you got to remain open. That's why you got to remain woke. That's why you have to remain educated or knowledgeable in things that you don't know. You have to find out about it so that you can be able to know it. You know what I'm saying? To be able to prepare yourself to be able to make it through these type of times that we are having right now. My thing is this: how long is this gonna last? The kids already been out of school for spring break. Now the kids are out for an additional week in some states. Are you telling me now that we're gonna be able to find a vaccine, or we're gonna be able to isolate this so much that people can go back to their everyday lives? That people are gonna be able to go back to work with not having a problem? That people are gonna be able to go back to the grocery stores, and the food and everything and the shelves and all that stuff is gonna be really stocked up? That people are gonna be able to look into their garage and be like, I got 45 cases of water, 35 packs of toilet paper, 35 packs of Roman noodles. I mean, cases of Roman noodles. Now, what am I going to do with all this stuff? I mean, I have it now, but at the beginning, I was panicking. So can I take all this stuff back? No. Can I try to sell all this stuff? Oh my goodness, man. So out to the 20th of April? Let me see, man. Hold up, man. Like I said, man, this is March. We at March 16th right now, 2020. How will people be able to function if we are shut, if America, all of America shuts down and no one is able to go to work? What is everybody gonna do? Is everybody gonna sit at the house? Just imagine if this state of emergency affects the United States so bad that they just tell everybody, you can't go to work. No one can go to work. What is gonna happen? What is really gonna happen? Is the trash gonna get picked up on Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Is mail gonna be delivered? Is the TV is people on TV gonna be Are people on TV gonna be giving you the daily news? A lot of things can happen if the whole world, not the whole world, but a lot of things can happen if America shuts down. And if America shuts down, what is that gonna do to our workforce? What is that gonna do to people who need to go to work? What is that gonna do to the people who depend on that 9 to 5? What is that gonna do to the people that need that extra money coming in? What is that gonna do to the people whose kids are at home because they are shut down, and the people who do not have daycare, but they need to be at school, they need to be at work? If America shuts down, then are y'all gonna be prepared for this? Because if America shuts down, then is the light still gonna be on? Is electricity still gonna be running? Is the water still gonna be running? Are they gonna start shooting out bills to people? Will we have to pay our bills? Are the banks still gonna be open? A lot of things can happen if America truly shuts down, if y'all understanding me. And my thing is this: will you be prepared for America to shut down? Would you be prepared? A lot of people can't live a life without, entertainment. A lot of people can't live a life without um, electricity, water, the daily things that we take advantage of. A lot of people cannot live without that. And if America shuts down, then that's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to get back in basically in the caveman type mentality. If the state of emergency does happen, just imagine how it's gonna be with gas. Are people gonna start hoarding gas? Will the gas tanks be empty because we're in a state of emergency now? And once we get the word that America is gonna shut down, just imagine. People are gonna be running to the gas station, filling up their gas tanks in their cars, cars, and gas in gas tanks, water bottles, everything, because people are gonna start trying to hoard everything so that they can be prepared. And it's just a lot, man. It's just a lot. It's just a lot that's starting to happen that I need for y'all to be prepared and ready for if it does happen. Are y'all gonna be ready to be able to maintain it? Not saying that the world is ending or anything like that, but a lot of people right now are walking around thinking that the world is ending. I'm gonna give y'all one last story before I get off, and I want y'all to have a good morning. And y'all might see a little bit more of me now because I'm on vacay for a whole week, so I can be able to put out my thoughts out a little bit more. But one last story, man. We was in Sam's Club, and I was walking by this female, and she, like I said, she had cases of water, cases of toilet paper, and she had cases of ramen noodles. She was preparing herself. What's good, G? She was preparing herself for the crisis, as you would say it. But then I heard her on the phone talking to someone else. I don't know if it was a husband, boyfriend, whatever, but the way she was talking to this dude, she was talking to him like, this is 2020. This is the purge. You need to be ready. This is the purge, goddammit. And I'm like, what? And myself and several other people around were looking at her like, lady, are you serious? Is this the purge? Or in your mind, you thinking that it's the purge? So what are you going to do next? After you finish going from Sam's Club, what are you going to do? Go to Guns Galore and stack up on guns? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to run to go get some ammo? Are you going to go run to get the latest weapon? And why would you do that? Why would you do that anyway? She may be trying to prepare herself for everything that she has and all the stuff that she has hoarded and stocked up on, water, food, everything. She might have to defend herself from people who don't really have all that water or that food or searching for water, food, and everything like that. So she might have to defend herself. And with that being said, are you really going to kill somebody over some toilet paper? Are you really going to kill somebody over some ramen noodles? Are you really going to kill somebody over some bottles of water? In a state of panic, you can see it's like this, man. A lot of people become more selfish in a state of panic. In a state of crisis, a lot of people become more selfish. Instead of giving, they rather try to defend themselves and defend what is already theirs. But it's like I said, it's just essential things, man. If someone needs some toilet paper, I agree with you, Big Prime. I agree with you. But in a state of panic, man, it's like people will more come together in a state of mourning. You know, a community comes together if someone passes, a child dies, someone gets robbed or whatever. In a state of mourning, people are always coming to you towards something. You know, people, hey, we're our community. We're gonna come for you. We're gonna come for you. We're gonna come. We're gonna help assist you. We're gonna anything you need, we got it. Anything you need, we got it. But in a state of panic, selfishness does come out. Selfishness does come out in a state of panic. As y'all can see how everything is going right now in America. Like I said, when looking at some of the Walmarts and Publix and Kroger's and all these places that supply everything that we need on a daily basis, but we only go and get it on a weekly basis or a 2-week basis, people are getting all that stuff all in one day. I'm not looking for the other man. I'm looking for myself is what people are doing, which shows a sense of selfishness in the world. We can come together for some things, but when it's a matter of life and death, oh, you on your own. That's how some people live, man. Is that right or wrong, or is that just the way America is at times? But all I can say is this, man. For whatever happens within the next week, or 2 weeks or whatever, I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be okay, and I'm gonna start voicing my opinion a lot more on my channel. Because I do sneakers on this channel, as well as I try to keep people open to what is going on in the world or my thought process. So if y'all can understand the way I'm thinking, or y'all trying to understand the way I'm thinking, man, y'all can feel free to continue to, gravitate to me in some way, shape, or form, whether this on IG or whether it's on YouTube, man, because all I'm gonna do is continue to give my point, give my opinion, and I'm gonna continue to inform you guys on why I stay woke and why I practice the word stay woke and all that stuff. Because you got to be open to any and everything. And that's the meaning that it means to me. So with that being said, man, hey, I appreciate y'all coming, gathering in this chat for this small amount of time. Yeah, I appreciate that, Big Perm. I appreciate that, man. I try to give, a little bit of sneaker news as well as, let y'all know exactly what's really going on. But hey, I should be looking and seeing y'all sometime in the near future this week. And y'all should be looking to seeing me sometime in the near future this week. Because like I said, man, I'm off and I have a lot of time on my mind. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a lot of time on their hands as well. So until then, I'm your host, Captain Kirk, what they call me, aka K4K News, aka check out my views, aka now I'm Mr. Stay Woke on the YouTube streets. And until then, man, y'all stay woke, y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, and y'all stay open, man. I'll check y'all in the next one. Peace.